everyone, welcome to my reading vlog. This is for the dates of the 20th through the 29th of February. My goal for this reading vlog, if you didn't see my February TBR video, is to read these 6 books. Hopefully I can get through all 6 of these in the next 10 days, but it's probably not going to happen. I'm not going to be too hard on myself if I can't finish all of them, but I want to hopefully at least get through like 4 of the 6 books. I think last year, if you look at my Goodreads, I think I read 10 books last year. So like I'm already close to passing that the second month of the year this year. So you know, this booktube channel is already serving its purpose. I'm gonna keep reading this and see what happens next. I will update you guys in a little while and see how much I've read. Gotta say, it's really nice to have a reading buddy all the time. Look at this little baby girl. She's so snuggled. They always want to sit with me while I read. It's a fun time. Hello everyone, another little update. I've finished Tunnel of Bones by Victoria Schwab. It's the second book in the Cassidy Blake series. It was so much fun. It's a quick, easy read. Middle grade is just like the easiest thing to breeze through. I had so much fun with this book. I think I gave it 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. Victoria Schwab is just always delightful in all of her writing styles, and I will always read everything she writes. I haven't gotten much of the reading done today because Justin and I went out to the mall and we went out to like get groceries and just kind of get something to eat and have a good time out of the house. And I went to Books A Million and I bought a new book, The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee. I know Casey loves this book. I know a lot of people love this book. Don't know what it's about, but I've only ever heard good things. And I could only really afford to get like 1 or 2 books today, so I sent a picture of this to Casey and I was like, should I buy it? She was like, yes, please. So I bought this. It'll probably end up being on next month's TBR. We'll see. I'm very excited about it. Anytime I get a new book, I'm really excited. It's very fun. So that's my whole update for that. After we went out, we came home and watched Knives Out, which was nice. We just kind of cuddled up on the couch and watched a movie. It was really good, by the way. So I didn't get much reading done today, but it was nice to just have a day with my boyfriend, so that was good. Glad we did that. Hopefully I'll get more reading done tomorrow. I'm starting Warcross. We'll see how it goes. I am currently 116 pages into Warcross. It's just now kind of picking up. The story is going, and I have Sylphrena here. She's my little reading buddy forever. Jasmine's down here being shifty. What you looking for? So we're having a good time. We're reading together, and that's that. Neville. Today is Neville's birthday. He's 10 years old. Look at him. He's so fuzzy. He's gorgeous. He's got a new toy. Is this yours? Are you mad that I'm all up in your business? He's trying to do a good birthday nap. He's so pretty. Love him. Mwah. Hello everyone, little reading update. Last night I finished reading Warcross. I didn't enjoy this book as much as I hoped I would, and as much as everyone else seemed to. I had fun reading it. It's a fun story. I just didn't vibe very well with the characters and the setting. It's just not my cup of tea, and that's fine. But I would definitely recommend this book to anybody who likes video games, virtual reality. I will say one of my favorite things about this book was how diverse it was. There's a lot of diversity within the characters. You have a lot of people of color. There's a gay character. There's a disabled character. Not all of it's like at the forefront of the book, but it's there, and I appreciated it, and it was very good to have that. It was nice. I liked that so much. And also I would say the descriptions in this book are very on point. You can really see what's happening. It's very good with its descriptions of the world, and I really enjoyed that aspect. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars on Goodreads because, again, I just got a little bored with it and wasn't connecting with the characters. Next up, I am about to start Just One Damned Thing After Another. So wish me luck. I will update you guys again soon. Let's do it. time I updated you with a clip, I was getting ready to start this book, Just One Damned Thing After Another, by Jodi Taylor. I only read about the first 2 chapters and then I quit because I just immediately was not vibing with it. Now, I'm not saying I'm not gonna finish it. Normally I give a book like 50 to 100 pages before I DNF it, and usually if I spend money on a book, even if I don't like it, I'm gonna finish it because I'm a broke bitch. So normally I'm gonna read the whole thing, though to be fair, this was a $2 used bookstore book, so not a big waste if I decide not to read it. I'm gonna try to continue it later, maybe next month, but since I'm trying to read so many books towards the end of this month, I decided that since I was already not vibing with it that quickly, I didn't want to try to just struggle my way through it, because if I'm not enjoying a book, I'm going to read it a lot slower. So I'm setting this one aside. I did not read this book, so maybe we'll come back to this, who knows. After that, I picked up Ink and Bone, and I have since finished Ink and Bone by Rachel Caine. It was very good. I loved this book. I had a lot of fun. We follow our character Jess, is a 16-year-old boy. This is set in a world where the Library of Alexandria never burned down. The Library of Alexandria has survived the test of time. This book, I think, is set in 2025, and basically the library is like the government. Library is everything, and books are illegal. You're not allowed to own books. Everybody has these blank codexes that books get uploaded into, but you're not allowed to own original physical copies of books. Really, really interesting. I really had fun with it, and then I looked at it on Goodreads, and it's a 5-book series or something, so I do plan to continue the series at some point. I'm still in the middle of reading Path of Daggers, the 8th Wheel of Time book by Robert Jordan, and we are so close. Guys, we're so close. We are very slowly working our way through Wheel of Time, but we're at the halfway point. 8 is halfway through, I think. So, and this one was really short. I think this is the shortest one in the whole series, so it didn't take us that long. We're probably going to finish it sometime this week. If we finish it before the end of the month, then it can count towards my 6 books in 10 days, which I'm excited about. This is Rebel of the Sands, and I'm literally only 1 chapter in. I read the first chapter while I was at work today, so I don't have any thoughts yet, any feelings. I think I'm going to like it, but I can't really tell you anything about it because I'm 1 chapter in. So hopefully my next update will tell you that I finished this. And after I finish that, if I finish that, the next book on the list is Timekeeper. I will give you guys an update later to let you know how far I get. And that's that. Yeah! Hello everyone, we are back with my final update for this reading vlog. Since we last spoke, I have finished Rebel of the Sands by Alwyn Hamilton. I loved this book so much. I had so much fun with this. I thought I was going to enjoy it. I thought it would be fun, but I liked it so much more than I expected to. It was really, really fast paced. This book was over in a blink, but I didn't mind that. It flowed pretty well. There was a bit of, choppiness in some of the structure, but overall, I loved this book. I loved the setting of this book. This book takes place in the desert. We follow our character Amani, and she is kind of stuck living in this small town desert. She's poor, she's a woman, and she's orphaned, living with relatives who do not care about her. So she's got all of this stuff that just sucks, and she is desperate to get out of this town. Trying to find a way to get out of this town and just move off to this big city she's only ever heard stories about, so she can just get away. She just wants to get away. She is a sharpshooter, so she's really, really handy with a gun. The story starts off with her pretending to be a boy because girls don't have any rights in this story. So she's pretending to be a boy while entering this shooting contest so she can try to win money to get out of this town. And things just kind of fall apart and chaos ensues when she meets this foreigner who's not from her town, and she kind of gets swept away on this journey across the desert. I love the way it was written. The descriptions in this book really come alive. I had no problems imagining any of the things happening on the page. It was wonderful. And the characters were really, really fun. I enjoyed my characters. I enjoyed the setting. I will say that there is a magic system of sorts going on in this book. There is magic. There are magical creatures. There's all of this stuff, but we didn't dive deeply enough into that for my taste. We only kind of got just little tastes of it here and there. So I hope in the next book it'll kind of come out more and we'll learn more about what's what with these different magics and stuff. But it was really, really fun. Really, really good. I think I gave it 4 stars. I loved it. Next up, I started and finished Timekeeper by Tara Sim. This book was so good. I didn't really know like what I was gonna feel about this book. It sounded interesting, but I also thought it could easily bore me, but it did not. I loved the characters. The setting was really, really interesting. It's kind of like a Victorian era style London where everything's kind of run by time. Time is like alive. The concept of time is like this living, pulsating thing. Like every town has like this clock tower, and time is regulated by these people. And if a clock breaks, the town stops. The story follows our character Daniel, who is a mechanic for these clock towers. Like he's a time mechanic, I guess you would call him. And the story takes place a few years after his dad got stuck in a stopped town. His dad was in this town when the clock tower stopped working, and so the town is stopped. People cannot leave the town, people cannot enter the town. Time is stopped, and they are just frozen in time in that spot. So he's trying to find a way to fix this. Like he wants to figure out how to get the stopped towns to come back to life. So that's kind of where we're at when this book starts. There is a bit of a romance in this book that was so adorable. I loved it. I loved the characters so much, and I cannot wait to see where it goes. I think I also gave this 4 stars, and I just cannot wait to read more of it. Last up for this reading vlog, finished Path of Daggers by Robert Jordan. So we're at the slow point now, and it's just not moving as strongly as it could be, but I know it gets better. Everybody says that this is the slog, but it gets better in the last couple of books. So we just got to push through. We're going to get there. I'm going to love it. So I'm excited to see what happens next. I'm probably going to do a full kind of Wheel of Time thoughts video in the near future, at least covering the first half of the series thus far, since we started this channel when I was already well into the series. So I haven't been able to do like bookly updates. So if you're interested in that, that will be coming hopefully. I did it. I finished 6 books in 10 days. I know that that's not very impressive to a lot of people who can read way more than that in 10 days. And then there are some people who are going to be like, wow, that's a lot. And I fall in the middle. Like I knew I could do it if I didn't have to work. If I had just unopened time to do nothing but read, I could have read more than 6 books in 10 days. However, I've been working almost every day this week, working till 10 p.m. every single night. And I work in retail, so if you work in retail, you know it's just the most straining thing in the world. And I just, I'm so tired. Like I'm just mentally so tired. And pushing through reading these books was really, really a struggle. I love reading, and I kind of wish I hadn't set myself this goal, but I wanted to prove to myself that I could do it, and also to you guys, because I posted it on the internet that I was gonna do it, and I fucking did. So there. I think I'm gonna slow down a little bit now and not try to pace myself with my reading. I'm probably going to take a day or 2 off from reading and then dive back on it. So I don't know what I'm reading next. So we'll see. That's up in the air, but hopefully I'll find something. That's the end of my reading vlog. I read 6 books in 10 days. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Life Before Death, Radiance.